Chapter 3 Keeping the Secret. The night before, the citizens of Markham were enjoying the peace and quiet of a beautiful summer's evening. That soon ended when they heard an explosion. This was then followed by screams as energy beams shot everywhere. In pure panic, the people started running for their lives. All the while, Charlotte Glimmer, the unicorn from the glacier, kept firing at them. "I'll find you twice, Sparkle. Even I had to reduce every town to ashes," she snarled, proceeding to attack again. She kept firing until she heard sirens in the distance. She crawled crossing and ran off into hiding, just as the police and fire department arrived. The fire department fought hard against the flames as soon as they had made the fires out, though many homes were destroyed. "Whoever takes this town will pay for their crimes," said one of the officers crossly. It was now the afternoon, and while I was supposed to get ready to meet up with my buddies, I was doing as much research as I could on Charlotte Glimmer. It really didn't seem that she was as bad as Charlotte said. Heck, Queen Crystal or King Solomon sounded like worse feelings than Charlotte Glimmer. But it's like Twilight said, I don't know her as well as she does. At one point during research, I found 5 of the 6 opponents all around me and staring at my computers curiously. Only twice per did seem interested. I guess because of her previous adventures to Candlelit High. You 5 are sucking the air out of my personal space. Sorry, the outside backed off. I then looked up 7 feet and saw the whole attack. Some of the neighbors who took shelter in their basements took some shaky home videos, but they didn't get a good feel of the attacker. The one few commented was a unicorn. At least it's her and not Crystal Sombra. If it was either one of them, there would have been some deaths. It doesn't bear thinking. All I can say now is I shall better hope you get to her before I do, because no one touches my own hometown and gets away with it. I was so angry that I set my fist on the desk, making Twilight jump out of her seat for the floor. Sorry, Twilight, you alright? I'm fine, she answered. I didn't mean to get angry, but my best memories are from that town. It just gets to me. I took in a few deep breaths in the hopes of calming myself down. It worked, but I couldn't help but wonder if I could have made a difference if I had been there. It's perfectly understandable, darling, Rarity said kindly. We would be acting the same way if she did that at Ponyville. Most likely she was going to do that before we tracked her down, Ravendash pointed out. But at least there, since I have a fighting chance, all humans can do is run for their lives. No offense, Matthew. I sighed heavily. None taken, Ravendash. Though you're partly wrong. Some humans can fight back, though you wouldn't like the outcome of those moments. Silence filled the room. That was until a flashlight piped up. I hate to change topics of discussion, but aren't you supposed to get ready to meet up with your friends, Matthew? I looked at the clock and noticed it was now 3:30. Gosh dang it, I am supposed to get ready. I jumped on my chair and ran to get myself ready. It was around 4 when I had finished. As I walked back to my entertainment room area, I noticed Pinkie Pie looking at my collection and she just reached out for one of my many items. If I had to guess, she wanted to open them up. I ran out over towards her and started hopefully. Ow, that hurt. Sorry, Pinkie Pie, but I can't have you open these. My collection here is meant to preserve the history of these items, which means keeping the toys, books, and movies in their packaging. I've spent about 13 years building this collection to where it is. I'm a little obsessed about my collection, true, but the stop was definitely not the right thing to do. I got down my left knee so that I leveled her, grabbed her hoof, and rubbed it gently. I'm sorry, Pinkie. I didn't mean to do that. If you want to, you can smack me. I had my arm away for the smack. But Pinkie didn't smack me at all. She just showed a kind, caring smile. I won't smack you. It's not what good friends do. I accept your apology, but on one condition. What is it? That I can have that chocolate cake you have. My eyes opened and wide in shock. She was talking about the big cake I bought 2 days ago. I ain't even started eating it yet. Don't ask why I bought one. I just did. Pinkie, that's a big cake. You're not going to eat it by yourself, are you? Of course not, silly. I'll share with the others. I smiled at this. Alright then, it's a deal. You can have the cake. I need to cut back on junk food anyways. Feeling very happy, Pinkie's big bright smile returned and she bounced her way upstairs. I followed up the stairs and found her already starting to cut the cake. I wasn't too sure on the idea of Pinkie using my knives, but then I remembered they know how to use them. Alright, every pony. I'm going to meet up with my friends. I'll try to make it back as soon as I can. Help access to whatever I have here. Oh, and you can watch some television if you want to. But how? Fletcher asked. We don't know how it works. I'm sure Twilight knows. After all, she's been to human work before, am I right? Yes, but how? Oh, wait, never mind. I think I know how you know. You've seen my friends Candlelit High, haven't you? She asked me. I nodded my head. Is there any of our adventures you haven't seen before? Just your most recent adventure. I grabbed my keys and headed out to my truck. I started up and wondered if any of the ponies jumped at the sound of it. I shook the thought in my head and headed out for the mall in New Liskeard. For as long as I can remember, the mall was always a busy place. There were so many stores you could shop at if you were looking for something. There were at least 2 restaurants in a car where someone sold hot dogs and burgers, and finally there was a grocery store in the bank. I always loved going to this place as it had everything and more. These days, though, the mall is more like a ghost town as there are fewer businesses. Only one restaurant, the bank and the mall's small grocery store, which doesn't have anything a person is looking for. I often avoid the mall as I can't bear to see the empty spaces. But this is where I was to meet up with my friends. So I drove to the parking lot, parking in the bank out of the mall. This place sure has seen better days, I thought to myself. Almost there, my friends arrived in their van. They looked well rested now. I sighed, stepped down and walked up to greet them, giving Patrick and Ryan high fives while Emily gave me a hug. As she did so, I noticed a ring on one of her fingers. It was a My Little Pony light up ring, and had a picture of Rarity. So, shall we go in and eat? Asked Ryan. Yeah, let's go in. Oh, and don't worry about paying. This is on me, guys. As we entered the mall, we could see very little people. Just a few going to the bank and others walking out the grocery store. Maybe one or two walked past the backs of the remaining stores. But it was still a low number compared to the hundreds or so people I would have seen 10 years ago. The restaurant, Steak Villa, was still just as I had remembered it. We got in before the rush hour, and as we waited for our orders, we got to talk about what happened since we last met. I know I haven't responded back to you, Matt, said Ryan, but you gotta understand, I am busy with part-time jobs and going back to school. It keeps me busy. No, I understand perfectly. I'm just glad to know you're keeping yourself busy, and at least you try to reply back as soon as possible. That's true, nodded. What about you, Patrick? What have you been doing as of late? Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mostly playing small roles in films. I did tell you some of the titles, but they haven't been released yet, so it's better not to say anything. Oh, that's okay. I'll be sure to keep an eye out open for those. If you're horror movies, right, probably better not. My buddy Patrick is a film star. He had been since he was young. But there was one set of movies I enjoyed watching. It was horror movies. The films gave me nightmares for nights on end. 5 nights, to be honest. Sorry, Patrick, but you know what happens when I watch horror films. It's understandable, buddy. Besides, nobody's gonna force you to watch them. Right, no, Pony. Nobody will make me watch them. I grunted on my breath. The ones had only been in my house for one day, and now I'm starting to talk like them. You're right, Matthew? Emily asked. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I guess I'm just watching too many episodes of My Little Pony. Well, a lot of people do, she said, looking down to her rare dream. It is a good show to watch. And I really love the movies that come out, too. Wouldn't it be great, though, if they were for real? Maybe they'd not connect right of how she gets her made the way it is. Patrick rolled his eyes. The odds of those ponies being real is impossible. They are cartoon states, after all. It is not like they could just pop a television screen. Right, Matt? Yeah, that's right, I gulped. Well, it's just a thought anyways. But still, if they were real, I guess the Emmys would be too, said Emily. Like that Starlight Glimmer, always trying to steal the cutie marks. And the saving towns, I added. I don't recall that happening in the series. Where did you hear that, Matthew? Dang it, I revealed the info twice Sparkle told me before. I was just thinking to myself, way to go, you dingbat. It's something another fan came up with for her. Oh, okay, but she didn't see Ned in season 5 opener. Well, you never know. She just may surprise you. I muttered that part under my breath. If I said any more, I might end up blurring out that the ponies are in my house right now. And the rest was certainly not the best place to say that. So we changed the topics and talked about other matters until our meals came to the table. Due to talking and catching up, I nearly lost track of time. After saying goodbye to my friends, I headed out to the house. It was 6:45 by the time I got back, and as you might expect, Reverend was not happy to see me. Why in the name of Celeste, it took you so long? She snapped. You said you'd be back in time for us to get outside. Now it's getting too late for us, and I hate being cut up all day. Oh, not even humans can be as fast as you, Rainbow Dash. In the background, I heard Abigail chuckling. There were some quiet giggles coming from Pinkie Pie. They went quiet, though, when Rainbow Dash glared at them. Then back to me. You promised us. I said I might get back in time. Excuse me for hanging with my friends who I haven't seen in ages. They called Rainbow Dash home. She now understood. Sorry, Matthew. I was just thinking of myself. No, really? Yes, and I'm hoping I admit when I'm wrong. Well, I accept your apology, but now I think it's time that I left out tomorrow and let you 6 out of the house for a while. There was still little traffic, and as long as the ponies were heading away, they could stay out a little longer. Luckily, there were some big bushes by the side of my house, so they'd be well hidden from the rest of the world. Instantly, they were a great place to get out of the house. Flossie flew over to the bird feeders and started singing to them. Surprisingly, they flew around and started singing to her. I don't know how she does it, but I have to admit I'm impressed with Flossie's talents. Rainbow Dash flew high in the sky and did flips, spins, and whatever tricks she could come up with. Rarity pulled up a luncheon and blew relaxing in the fading sunlight. Pinkie and Applejack ran around the property, all the while hiding away when cars passed by. As the twilight, she stood on the ledge of my porch and looked out to the next town, which was in the province of Quebec, Canada. She looked very interested in my world, though I still couldn't explain why. As for me, I just stood there watching them all, as best as I could. though I began to wonder of how long I could actually keep the pony safe. My thoughts were suddenly interrupted by the sound of what appeared to be gunfire. Then meant only one thing. Hunters!